in the United States. So America is brimming with oil right now, and what this means is that the American oil stock supplies continue to boom. What this means is that the prices keep going down, and there's an oversupply of the actual product. That's why the prices are so low. Crude oil rose to 9.6 million barrels the last week. From previous week, it was actually 4.5 million barrels the previous week. So you can see in a matter of 2 weeks or just 1 week, it actually rose a lot. The quantity of the barrels rose a lot. For example, West Texas Intermediate is crude oil actually fell nearly 2%, which means that the actual price was around $44.40. But this actually past Tuesday, it actually sank down below $43. So the price of the barrel is actually cheaper. And right now the price that there is, at least for Texas, has been the lowest price ever in the past 6 years. So the prices keep tumbling for the extent of oil or the oversupply in the United States and in the US market. That's why it's so cheap. It looks like the companies are running out of places to store their oil, so that's why it's pretty much a gift at how much the price used to be before. And going on to another news is the actual store Target. It's raising their minimum wage to $9. The minimum wage right now in the United States is about $8.70 or $75. So the raise is not that much, but still being like a what could you call that?
An incentive.
Yeah, an incentive. It's still a few more dollars than what you would actually be earning. It looks like they are following Walmart's steps right now, since they actually put up the price for the minimum wage too for $9, which is coming to effect this April. And next year they actually have a new minimum wage, which is actually going to be $10 instead of $9. So you can actually see what you're earning working for fast food industries or just big stores like Walmart or Target. You're actually earning a lot of money. Also, labor groups all over the country in the United States, at least for 3 years, have been pressing for a higher pay, especially in the fast food industries. And they finally got a success moment last month when Walmart accepted to raise their minimum wage to $9. The difference of the raises for Walmart is raising pressure for Target. That's why they keep following Walmart's steps. These two companies keep competing for their employers, since who can actually pay them more or who can afford like a better standard of living for them.
In order new about the wages, several workers win the fight and get the minimum wage in their country. So the minimum wage going to as planned. Deposited the objection of local franchise owner. The next April 1, the minimum wage will go up from $9.47 to $11 as minimum wage per hour. The International Franchise Association call it as a disappointment because they should be classified as small businesses, because it doesn't matter how many franchises do they have, they still working as a small business, they said. So but Sehal Parikh said it's obviously that anyone who ever worked at a franchise outlet or even just eating at one, that this giant multi-billion-dollar chain are highly standardized operation with resources that smaller independent operation do not have. It doesn't matter that they still working as small businesses, but they have the knowledge to the knowledge and capability of a big company or of a big company chain. They also said that this is going to impact 600 franchises with 19,000 workers in Seattle, including McDonald's and Subway, and also all the little franchise that just have one or two locations.
In our news, actually in the United States, Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen has announced that there will be an interest rate increase in the United States and in the whole country. This is expected to take place in June, and the increase in the interest rate is going to affect everybody in the U.S. Actually, there are four major points that this interest rate increase is going to take place in. First of all, mortgage rates will increase. This means that people that has a car loan or maybe a house loan, they will be affected by this. Because before, we remember during the crisis in 2008, it was about the housing. This increase in the interest rate will affect them because they will be paying more to pay back to the bank that money they had borrowed. The second point is savers will finally get their reward. Actually, since the financial crisis in 2008, savers were not getting a lot of rewards. They were getting only 0.44% of their money if they hadn't saved in the bank. Now, with this interest rate increase, they will end up getting between 2 and 3% for every dollar they have in the bank.